My name is Zanagee Artis. I use he, him pronouns. I am 20 years old and the Deputy Director of Advocacy and the co-founder of 0 Hour. I am also a rising junior at Brown University, planning to attend law school after my undergraduate study. Is really that youth are not the causes of climate change right now. We believe that it is because of the inaction of generations past that we are in the crisis that we are in now, but we do believe that intergenerational work is necessary for solving this crisis. However, we also believe that those on the front lines of any crisis should lead the social justice effort to end that crisis. And so, for example, Black and Indigenous youth especially are on the front lines of the climate crisis, and we are the ones leading this movement today. In 0 Hour, we work to highlight those youth in all of our work, and we are working actively to dismantle systems of oppression like patriarchy, capitalism, colonialism, and racism that are oppressing these marginalized groups today. So as far as cutting edge thinking about solutions to the climate crisis, I believe that the Green New Deal has really been a rallying call for young people in the movement. And it has really pushed people to become involved with the environmental justice movement. And although it is not a concrete solution, it is really a vision statement about what we'd like our future to be. It is a rallying call to bring about focus on the topic of climate change. We've seen that in the presidential election so far. So many candidates in the primaries were talking about this idea of the Green New Deal. 0 Hour is talking about it, the Sunrise Movement, all these young people organizing rallies in their local areas, writing their elected officials, sitting in offices in Washington, D.C. for the Green New Deal. And despite the fact that it is just this House resolution that names these abstract ideas like healthcare for all, accessibility of public transit throughout the entire United States as something that is not just a luxury, it is accessible to all. Ending all new fossil fuel infrastructure. These are all things that we can do with legislation and we should be fighting for. And that kind of forward thinking about what kind of future we could have is something that I believe is really powerful for the movement. Of course, a change that I would love to see is an implementation of a Green New Deal to protect our future on this planet. And so what does that look like? It means passing legislation at the national level and also at the state level to bring about change that is protecting our future. It's providing a more equitable society for everyone. And so how do we get there? We have to vote. And so 0 Hour is working on right now our hashtag Vote for Our Future campaign. And what that essentially is saying is whatever issue you care about, especially climate change, you have to vote as if your future depends on it. And we are calling on young people especially because we know all you young people out there are not voting as high as some of the other demographics in the country, but we're also calling on our parents and our grandparents to vote for our futures as the kids of the future. And that's just a first step. Once we vote, we have to continue that work and that mobilization, continue protesting, continue writing your elected officials, sitting in those congressional offices and telling them that you still want that Green New Deal even after you voted. And so that's how we get to that livable future. I believe that the youth will win this fight. I believe that people are in this with us. Adults, you are such great supporters, and I'm so happy to have you along with us as well. And we've got this. Youth are going to save our futures. 0 Hour is a grassroots climate justice organization led by youth. When I founded the organization 3 years ago, we knew that we needed a youth-led movement because there are so many existing adult-led environmental organizations right now that are not centering youth. And so we needed a space that was being youth-led and was for youth to address systems of oppression that we believe are causing climate change. And those systems of oppression are capitalism, racism, patriarchy, and colonialism. And we see those systems in place in every facet of our society today. And dismantling those systems will contribute immensely to stopping climate change and environmental harm everywhere. If you'd like to join us at 0 Hour, you can become a Vote for Our Future ambassador. If you just want to work on voting and making sure people vote for our future, that's the way for you. And if you want to work on us with our ongoing campaigns, whether it's climate justice education, our Getting to the Roots digital series, which is about a wide variety of different environmental justice issues, you can become a 0 Hour ambassador. And you can also start a 0 Hour chapter in your hometown. Through that, you can do local organizing and really get our local push for a Green New Deal started. My name is Zanagee Artis, and I want all of you right now to plan to vote for our future.